And recording. So I just finished listening to a Marilyn Manson song from off their new record, and I'm in a certain kind of mood, and I feel like I should keep that going with some typo negative. And I had a suggestion to react to a song called Anesthesia. Looks like this song is from the album Life is Killing Me, which I haven't heard yet. So this will be my first take for this album, I believe. And go.
Like a flash of light in an endless night, life is trapped between two black entities. 'Cause when you trust someone, illusion has begun. The way to prepare impending despair.
That's a good transition to stop at. Ooh, I just love his voice so much. Like it's at that register where it just like resonates with you like so well. Like it just crashes over you and like takes over your body for a second. Then there was also that sort of backwards fade into his voice a couple of times, which sounds super nice. The guitar riffs, they have that chromatic aspect to them, where just like builds in intensity. You have the key medley, which isn't too complex. The accents of the higher notes of the guitar, like nothing too complicated, but layered on top of each other in like a really pleasing way. Like even his singing isn't like really stressed or like he's not trying too hard. He's just sitting in that groove and that pocket of where his voice, of where he wants his voice. Ooh. Springy delays. Sounded like he was tapping on a kill switch, and also just like cutting the feed. So this definitely kept me in the right mood that I wanted to be in, but also like brought me up to. His voice is so soothing, and then when he gets into like the screams and intensifies his singing, I think in the last video I mentioned how he kind of just like oozes sex appeal. I think the way he approaches his singing is kind of like that. He has this sort of soft but baritone kind of engagement at the beginning of the song to sort of draw you in, and he has his more emotional, softer, soothing kind of sound to actually lull you and bring you in, and then he gets you with that intensity, that raw emotion, and he just brings you in even closer with that, so you can't get away. Like at this point now, like I every one of their songs just sounds like sex, which is a weird kind of approach, I guess, but yeah, like that's the main thing I'm getting from these songs now. And I know I'm not listening to the lyrics right now. Anesthesia is something that's meant to put you down for a second and take away the pain. And a lot of the songs have to do with like death and stuff. So there's that aspect as well. But there's a romantic aspect to all the songs that they have, where like they're not necessarily trying to conquer you, but they're trying to entice you and bring you onto their point of view. Yeah.